All right, Coach, 39-point win over Coker. A large sequence there between the second and third quarters, a 29-0 run. What were you doing defensively? I know you went to the press, but how did that change the game for your team?
Well, I think it kind of sped the tempo up a little bit. We got a few turnovers out of it, kind of went to it a little bit out of the free throw sets. And I think, when you get going like that and you can score out of it and turn those turnovers into points, it just kind of ignites your basketball team. And, of course, Brooks got hot there and hit some threes. And, it just carries, when you're scoring like that, it carries over in how well we play defensively. And, and in turn, it affects the other team. And, they missed some shots, and we were able to keep them one and done and get the ball down the floor. And so didn't start the first half well, but, man, we certainly ended it well to carry a 21-point lead in the half.
One thing you've talked about all year is how upset, or I guess disappointed maybe, that you've been that you can't close out games. Well, today you extended the halftime lead with some bench players. How happy were you with that?
Well, it's interesting. You and I had that conversation just the other day, and so we go down with a 21-point lead, and that was one of our topics of conversation. Is that's just not something that we've done a good job of this year. Is coming out in the third, you got a 21-point lead. You can't let off the gas. You got to keep pushing because Coker's good enough to come back with 21 points. I mean, they got talented players. And, I thought we had a good start to the third quarter and just kept pushing it up. And then once you got it above 30, now you kind of feel a little bit more comfortable. And we eventually took the press off. Was able to get a lot of players in, played everybody. I mean, we almost had everybody at double-figure minutes, which is good to get them the experience. And, a pretty complete game. Shot the ball really well. Took care of it for the most part. And, of course, we turned them over 33 times. I think that was a huge aspect of the game, too. And we went to the free throw line. That's the first time we've outscored our opponent by that much from the free throw line. I outscored them by 24 at the free throw line, so we did a good job driving the basket, drawing fouls, etc.